Okay, so I'm Nicolas Morantes and I'm going to say about my presentation in Colombia Day. So we have the first slide here where I present what I'm going to do, my name, my age, um, my my grade, and that I'm going to present Colombia today. Then the third slide it is a slide that says where is Colombia, so I ask to the kids like where's Colombia and wait what they think. The fourth slide is a world map and it is pointed Colombians and I explain some things about Colombia. So these things are that Colombia is bordered by Ecuador, Panama, Peru, Brazil, and Venezuela, and by two seas, the Pacific Sea and the Caribbean Sea. Then I show the regions, the six different regions in Colombia, and name them and show the images. We have the Andina region, that is the first one, the second one is Caribbean, the third one is Pacifico, fourth one is Amazonia, the fifth one is Orinoquia, and the sixth one is Insular. As I going to focus in the Caribbean region, I'm going to say some cool facts about this region. These ones are that the Sombrero Volteado is the most famous craft. The Pico Cristóbal Colón is the highest mountain in Colombia and the fifth with most prominence in South America. Vallenato is a national heritage, original genre from here, Colombia and the Caribbean region. In the insular area, the islands are the base of economy, and finally, that the brands that they do in the hair in the coastline represents freedom for them. Then we have the coat of arms, that is the shield, and pointing on each part, I say what it means. In the top part, we have the condor. This means it is the patriotic bird of the country and symbolizes freedom. We have the laurel leaves, that means freedom and order. It is the Colombia slogan. Also, we have down a golden pomegranate with stems. Sorry, this means La Nueva Granada. We have two cornucopias that are kind of horns. The one in the right with gold coins, and the one on the left with fruits. This one symbolizes the wealth and the abundance of the Colombian soil. Then we have a red Phrygian hat fitted with a spear, which recalls the spirit of the Republic and in turn freedom. In the lowest part, we have the Isthmus of Panama, surrounded by marine waters. Colombia is the only country in America with two seas. And finally, at the sides, we have the open flags, like the flags showing away. This means that we are open to other countries. Then we have the slide 8 with showing the money and explaining that we have the 50,000 bill, the 2,000 bill, the 10,000 bill, the 5,000 bill, and the 20,000 bill. Then we have the ninth slide. I'm going to talk about history in the Caribbean region. So we have firstly in 1492, the year of the discovery of Christopher Columbus. Cities such as Portobelo, developed countries during the 16th century came here. Forts and fortresses began to proliferate the area, such as the fort of San Lorenzo. In the 16th century in Cartagena, Indias, we had all that events. Then, after in the 17th century, the French and the English also went hunting and conquering territories in this area of the globe. The French occupied Martinique. In the 19th century, we have another phenomenon. This one takes place in Spain, and we have here the independence processes. At the beginning of the 20th century, Panama separated from Colombia, and the famous Panama Canal was built. In the 21st century, the Caribbean adopted a single letter. This one is Spanish. And then we have Margarita Island, that is an island that became a unique place with which had to be protected. The Caribbean was born as a region. Then we have the slide 10, and I'm going to talk about religion. The religion that is most profited in Colombia and in the Caribbean region is Catholicism, with a total of 79.21% of Colombians. Then we have the slide 11, show each dance. We have the bullerengue. This is a ritual with a strong African influence, dance and sung simultaneously only by women. Then we have cumbia, musical rhythm, traditional folk dance of Colombia. Then we have the mapalé, Afro-Colombian dance rhythm. Its name comes from the Teolos fish Catharops mapalé, whose very fast movements out of the water on the beach are compared to the agility and the strength of those who dance. Then we have the torbellino. This is a popular dance typical of Colombia, in which couples who imitate the conquest of women by men intervene. Then we have typical food, and we have a video, a YouTube video. So I'm going to show a little bit of the video and ask to the kids if they will eat that or if they will try it before. Then I have the animal section, slide 13. So I will show each picture and say which is the condor, the danta, the spectral bear, the humpback whale, the eagle from the Panama. Then we have slide 14. Then we have the slides 14, and we have some plants. We have the orchidea. They are distinguished by the complexity of the flowers and by their ecological interactions. We have Brunellia. It's a kind of species with 79 subspecies that are located all around Colombia. Common name, el palo. And we have the passiflora, a kind of passion flower native to the Central America. It is also cultivated as an ornamental plant. Then we have the slide 15 that has a big title called Famous People. And I took 3 people. We have J Balvin. He's a singer from Medellin. Its genre is reggaeton, and his latest hit called Colores has been excellent all around the world. Then we have Alejandro Riaño. He's a comedian and an actor from Bogota. He is mostly known as Juan Piz Gonzalez. And we have finally Rodolfo Ginas. He's a neurologist and a researcher from Bogota. He's very well known all around the world. Finally, we have national sports. We have basketball, or the sports that are mainly played here in Colombia. We have basketball, we have soccer, and we have tejo. The idea of tejo is throw a big piece of metal that is called tejo into a box with clay, and if you hit a marker, it will explode. This explosion says that you have won the game. Yep, that's all my presentation. Hope you enjoy it. In this part, I ask questions to the kids if they like my presentation and their opinion. Thank you, and